Hey guys, Rebecca here. I'm here with my husband Dan.
Hey.
April is National Poetry Month, and I happen to be married to a poet. So I've asked him to tell us about some poems he's been working on. He has a reading tonight at the Wild Detectives at 7:30 here in Dallas, in Oak Cliff. So take it away, Dan. Tell me about your new poems.
Okay. Well, some of the poems that I've been doing lately stem from my love of the visual arts. As you know, Rebecca, I'm also a visual artist and a
painter and printmaker.
I was challenged by a friend of mine to write a poem that captured a process in art, so I chose to do a figure drawing, and I wrote this poem that I was very happy with. And I thought, well, wouldn't that be great to do a series of poems about different art processes and try to get the experience of the activity rather than describe it. So I'm going to read a poem today that started out about painting. But the more I worked with it, the more I realized that it was about Bob Ross.
Well, that's about painting.
So, and I don't know why it happened. I still want to do one that's based on somebody more, a painting style more like Jackson Pollock, more action painting, more something that you can get a visceral feel for. But I think this does very well what I wanted it to. But it is called Landscape. If you want to catch a rabbit, stand behind a tree and make noise like a carrot. Bob Ross. Always the canvas pushes back against the hunter's empty cabin, abandoned in reckless pursuit of a moose too large, too beautiful to ignore. Its woven thread and fine white clay surface begs instead to be soaked in wild, spontaneous meadow. That's where the crows will sit, to wait on their elevators. First you must beat the brush until the world is all canvas and oil-dripping pigment with happy accident, and you are completely irrelevant to the cadmium yellow wheedling into the blue. Too kind to pry, it suggests a red undertone to the soft, wet sky. We don't want to set these clouds on fire. Unlike the palette knife that falls to work, hacking out crooked pines, swinging like an axe on the upstroke, back to alizarin-laced black, a murmur of starlings in leaves of autumn migration to seed the potential mountain. See how it fades into nothing? That's what you're looking for.
That's beautiful.
That's my Bob Ross poem.
I love it. I absolutely love it. I think Higgins is a fan. He was really paying attention.
He likes poetry.
He does. Yeah. Anyway, so that's our poem for this week on April, National Poetry Month. I may do something next Wednesday, either like online poetry resources or something like that, and kind of every Wednesday do something poetry related as I do the beta.
I would love to help if you want to invite me.
I'll invite you again.
So, thank you.
Thanks, and have a good afternoon, guys.